Shikwan here, obviously having such a fantastic morning. I'm having conversation with industry trendsetters, if we put it that way. You know, we're actually taking a little bit of lessons right now from men and women who have made it in the marketing space and many other various spaces as well. And we're here to take notes and see how we can also thrive in the spaces that we are passionate about. This morning, I have the pleasure of having a conversation with Dale Hefer. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. And she's the CEO. She's the CEO of the IMC Conference itself. Dale, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic, Shikwan. It's always fantastic to hook up with our Namibian partners.
Come on, we're so happy to have you, honestly. And like I mentioned earlier on, and I mean it, we're here to take notes as much as we can, because in 5 years, I too want to be interviewed when I'm going to be a speaker at the IMC conference.
What do you mean speaker? You're going to be our MC in 5 years.
Oh, yes, I can receive that too. I can receive that too. So Dale, before we get right into the nitty-gritties of marketing and all of that, can you tell us one funny thing that you've seen online recently that you just can't stop thinking about?
Sure. There's so much to choose from. The internet's kind to us on that front. I guess one thing that's been giving me lots and lots of recurring laughs is those blimmin' astronauts. You know, those 6 women?
Yes.
Those 6 women who thought they were astronauts, and
How long? Yes. How long were they? Wow. How long were they in space for? Was it 11 minutes?
I think it was precisely 11 minutes. And when they came down, they were convinced they were proper professional astronauts.
Come on.
The internet has been having a field day with that, and I've been loving the memes. They've been fantastic.
Oh, no, that one I have to agree with you, because I actually also followed it quite myself, so I understand. So Dale, you know what?
Watching a car crash.
Yeah, right? So, you know, Dale, you've done so many things in your life, but if there is one job that you've always wanted to do, but never got the chance to do, what would that be?
Wow. Okay.
Yes.
I obviously love my job, but if I had to choose, I'd go for something perhaps quite modest, like maybe Beyonce. Maybe I'd be Beyonce for a day.
Or
maybe even like let's go Lady Gaga even. Just
yes. just for
day.
one day.
Why not? If I'm going to go for it, let's go big.
And, let's go big, yeah.
You know what I'd love about that is just to have the opportunity for this old body to belt out a few songs and to boogie once. One last time.
Come on. No, I agree with that, because I have a lot of songs in my head as well that I would love to perform for the world. So I understand where you're coming from. So Dale, let's get right into it. Hey, our notepads are out, our pens are out. So let's take some notes from you. Please tell us, when did you know that marketing was your calling?
Well, it's quite interesting you asked that, because marketing wasn't my first calling. My first calling was business. I was determined to have my own business from as far back as I can remember. It was like an itch I just had to scratch.
Okay.
Stupidly, I thought, well, let me start an advertising agency. How difficult can that be? Very naively. So I did. I went ahead and I started an advertising agency, which happily went on to be very successful.
Yeah.
But and while running that, I think my love for marketing grew, and it grew kind of with a business hat on. So because I'd started the business and I was offering business, I always kind of had a business mind to it, which I think has served me quite well.
Yeah. So speaking of business as well, obviously linking it to marketing, that is the theme for the IMC conference this time around, right? How did we land on the theme, and why do you think it's going to be so impactful for the viewers and whoever is going to be attending as well?
Okay. Well, funny enough, when I launched this platform in 2019, I did it with 2 men. There were these 2 businessmen, top businessmen. I think they were both CAs, and they weren't marketers. And they had this strange perception of marketing. I think they thought it was all boobs and balloons and, you know, nothing.
It's just a good time.
Oh, my words. Exactly. It's like the golf day, you know, or that was the sum total of their perception of marketing. So I kept on saying to them, but guys, marketing is business. Marketing is business.
Yes.
And marketing is business. And eventually I said it so often, I thought that's the message I need to get out to the industry.
Yes.
I've got to always fight for marketing's place at the boardroom table.
Come on.
And I always have to fight for our place at the C-suite.
Yeah.
And so I decided that was going to be our mantra. Marketing is business. So I trademarked it. I actually own that line now.
Okay.
And that kind of that kind of underpins everything we do, is where we push the business case for marketing. That's kind of our effort. And so this year I thought, well, let's just make that actually our theme, where we're going to show how marketing is actually exclusively or largely responsible for driving business growth. And so all our thought leaders have been asked to talk about how to demonstrate that marketing is actually business and how it delivers growth to the bottom line. So that's how it came around.
Oh, fantastic. And also kudos to you for trademarking that, by the way, because if you didn't tell me that you did, I would have taken it from myself.
There you go. Watch out. I've got a good lawyer there.
I've got you. You know what? Let's quickly talk about the platform itself, Dale. Why do you think the IMC conference is so essential to marketers and business owners around the world?
What I decided to do with this thing, Shaquan, is I decided I was going to make it a neutral platform for marketing. I wasn't going to get defensive about who could attend it and who couldn't attend it. And so I wanted it to be a platform that anyone in the business of communications, whether they are a one-man social media person working out of their garage or the CEO of a large multinational, would attend and find it of immense value. So every single topic on the agenda is relevant to every person in the business of communication. That's the first thing.
Yes.
And I decided I was going to make the agenda totally different. It wasn't going to be these long death by PowerPoint presentations. It was going to be 15-minute presentations.
Yes.
Sales pitches. I determined we're never going to sell a speaking slot. So there are no sales pitches. And then also I decided we have to partner with all the key industry bodies. So we aligned with the Marketing Association of South Africa, the Advertising and Communication Association, the FEs, the IAB. We partner with all of them, and it's all in the interests of the industry itself.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then, of course, it's just the networking itself. We're the biggest marketing conference in Africa.
Yeah. And kudos, I heard that.
Thank you. And we push that hard. We have more CMOs and senior marketers attending than any other conference on the continent.
On the continent, yes.
And the networking is just invaluable. So, in fact, the IMC actually stands for the Integrated Marketing Collective. And we're trying to create a gathering of people who are there to always push our industry. So, and we're also stretching out. You guys were one of the forebears of our African partnerships. So we're delighted to have your partnership. And then we're reaching out now to we're partnering with Malawi and Botswana and Zambia, to mention a few. So that's also one of our key objectives.
Yeah, no, that's exciting, man. So when you have to look at how far you've come, genuinely, it was an idea at first, Dale, and here we are 6 years later, still attending the IMC conference, obviously now partnered up with Nedbank. What are you most proud of? What is that one moment that just gives you goosebumps when you think about it?
Sure. That's a tough question. There's so many. I guess, for example, last year, I suppose it was a watershed moment for me, realizing that we were sold out 4 months in advance. We were limited by our venue, so we could only take 800 people. So that was probably a watershed moment. But then also securing certain speakers. And I think, wow, for example, Marcel Malcondes, who's the global CMO of ABM, has been a speaker.
That's major. That's major.
And I have to do a double take. And Faith Popcorn, you're too young to even know who Faith Popcorn is, but when I was growing up, she was an icon. And to have her present last year was fantastic. But it's more just about having the exposure afterwards, the excitement on the day. Every conference is just goosebump material from beginning to end. And in fact, at the end of it, Kinsani, who's the CMO of Nedbank, and I always say, geez, where are we going to take it from here? And another thing we love is our MC Donovan Goliath. It just gives me lots of laughs every year.
Fantastic. Honestly, Dale, I really have to take this time to really just thank you for being so incredible, being a best-selling author, award-winning entrepreneur yourself. You've done truly amazing for yourself. And thank you so much for this conference, for this platform, because it really has just ignited that spark in so many marketers around, obviously, Africa and the world itself. And we wish you nothing but the best for this year's conference as well. I personally will be there, obviously virtually, but we're truly excited and we wish you nothing but the best.
You're a star. Thanks for having us. We very value our partnership with you. Thank you.
Fantastic, Dale. Thank you so much and have a great day, okay?
Thanks, Brian. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye.